Hello my friends, and welcome to my kitchen. It is Monday, April the 17th already. This month is flying by. So if you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. I am streaming this to both my YouTube channel tonight and my VIP page, just so you know. So what are we making tonight? So I had a couple of leftover chicken breasts in the fridge, so I took them out last night, I guess. And I used our banh mi seasoning. And I actually just threw about a tablespoon and a half of dressing in the bag with the chicken breast and let them marinate overnight. I did add some olive oil just so that it would help absorb the seasoning into the chicken. So we're going to air fry that tonight. Along with that, we are going to, so let's get our air fryer started. Okay, so the air fryer's on. We're going to have some roasted asparagus as well. So we're going to just use our SPG and some olive oil. When it comes out, we're going to just toss it with some of our cheesy fry seasoning, and we have some green beans that are going to go into the microwave in our rectangular steamer, and we're going to toss them with some cheesy fries as well. So we're utilizing our banh mi tonight, we're utilizing some of our SPG, and we're obviously utilizing our cheesy fries. All right, so I just have a bowl here. I just cut the asparagus in half because I'm going to do it with the chicken. I just want to make sure it all fits in my little liner. So I'm just going to toss it with a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to toss it with some SPG. So what is SPG, guys? SPG is our salt, pepper, garlic. It's just our blend of those three spices. That's it. Just a nice mix. Instead of having to have all three in the cupboard, you have one little jar. It has all three in there for you. All right, so we're just going to sprinkle that onto our asparagus. And I used about maybe a quarter of a tablespoon. So, and of course I used our 4-in-1 spice spoon, which has our half a teaspoon, tablespoon, and there's another, a quarter teaspoon. All right, so I'm just giving our asparagus a bit of a shake there with just to get it coated with the SPG. All right, let's get our chicken breast into our liner, because that air fryer is going to beep and say add food. So our chicken breasts they were quite large. There we go, our add food is on. So our chicken breast is going in. I'm actually just going to do one at a time because I want enough room for my asparagus. So we're going to dump our asparagus in there with our chicken breasts, give it a shake, get it all in there in a single line. Don't get it on your chicken breast. You can see the chilies from the banh mi on the chicken breast. You can see some of the lemongrass. The seasonings have bloomed, definitely, and they look amazing. So let's get that in there. All right, into the air fryer, roughly 14 to 15 minutes. We will check it halfway through. All right, so in less than 3 minutes, we have our asparagus and our chicken breast into the air fryer. Awesome. Now, what else do we have? So we have some green beans in our rectangular steamer. So I just bought some green beans at the grocery store. I just took the ends off them. I'm not doing anything else to them. I washed them, put them through I gave them a good rinse, and that's it. I'm going to pop the lid on. We're going to pop that into our microwave for roughly 4 to 5 minutes. So we've got that in there for 4 minutes. When they come out, we're going to hit them with our cheesy fry seasoning. If we need a little bit of olive oil, I don't think we're going to, or we could use just a little pat of butter. If you wanted, you don't really need any extra fat on them. You don't need anything on them, in all honesty. They're going to steam up really nice. You could also roast them in the air fryer. If my air fryer liner, if I was just doing beans and chicken tonight, we could have thrown them into the air fryer with the chicken, or when I have to turn the chicken, maybe throw the green beans in. Green beans only take about 5 minutes in the air fryer, and I would dress them with a little bit of olive oil when you put them in the air fryer, but I'm telling you, they come out amazing from the air fryer. They have nice color, they're crisp, but they're hard to explain. They're roasted in the air fryer, so that's kind of cool. Tonight, all I really wanted to do was, I just wanted to steam them because I wanted some steamed green beans. In all honesty, I want some green vegetables tonight, which we're having. We're having asparagus, which is fresh and in season, and we're having green beans. So we're having a delicious dinner that will be ready in 20 minutes. So raw and ready, 20 minutes. Took a little bit of prep work last night, just throwing a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of our banh mi dressing on top of the chicken into a Ziploc baggie, popping it in the fridge. That took all of about a minute. Prep work was done. So tonight, all I had to do before I came on live, and I didn't even have to do it before I came on live, I could have done it here with you now, is just trimmed and washed my green beans, toss them into the steamer, toss them in the microwave. We cut the ends off our asparagus. I did shave some of the thicker asparagus. I have learned that if you shave them, you get a better flavor out of thicker asparagus, but if it's shaved. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make sense to me. But there we go. All right, let me see. I want to see if we have some, because we have about 12 minutes there. I wanted to see, I know I have some in here. I'm pretty sure I have some in here that needs to come out. Oh, there it is. And let's see if it's expired. April 17th, due date. All right, so I have some Greek yogurt. So I have posted the frozen Greek yogurt treat that I think we're going to pop together quick tonight while our chicken is cooking. So all you need for this, you would normally use either a 2% or a 0% Greek yogurt, so that's what we have. And we're going to use our Power Up protein, our salted caramel Power Up protein. So if you saw my post the other day, you will know what we're making. So it called for 32 ounces of Greek yogurt. Yeah, 32 ounces of Greek yogurt. It called for 3 scoops of protein powder. It called for half a cup of milk of your choice. And it called for 1 package of Eggies. So we're not using Eggies tonight because A, I don't have any, and B, well, we could always use something different. It did call for the vanilla Power Up protein, which I do have, but I decided to try the salted caramel because that is something that is out in this catalog. So if you've gotten a copy of our catalog, you will see that that's something new. A new flavor to our Power Up blends is the salted caramel. So it was a host special last month, I think. And that was kind of letting the cat out of the bag that it was coming. And for people to try it. So, yeah, so it's now in the catalog. Everyone can try it. All right, so we're gonna rip that open. So I've just used a cup of Greek yogurt, which is 8 ounces. So I'm actually dividing the recipe by 4. 3, 16, 4. Yes, by 4. So we're gonna use roughly a scoop of Power Up protein. We should be using about 3/4 of a scoop, but we're gonna use a scoop. So, and I think we should probably put this in the blender, but we're not going to. I'm going to risk it here tonight. We're going to try it the old-fashioned way. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All right. Now, with this being salted caramel, instead of eggies, I could add to it my famous score bits, but we're not going to. We're going to just leave it with the Power Up protein and the Greek yogurt. Now this is really thick. That's why it calls for milk. So we're gonna add 1/8 of a cup of milk. Maybe a little bit more to thin this out. And if you're blending it yourself like I am, instead of using the blender, you probably will notice that you're going to get a good workout because it is very thick. But it smells amazing. Oh, the salted caramel, you can smell the salted caramel. Oh. So these are going to go into the freezer and they're just going to be like a frozen treat. And literally a treat because they've got protein in them. They've got protein in them and extra protein because we're using Greek yogurt and not a lot of sugar. So it's an organic palm sugar that's in our Power Up protein. And so these can be a healthy treat that's not overly sweet. Now again, we could add score bits to it and make it a little bit sweeter, or chocolate chips, make it a little bit sweeter. But I am behaving. I'm behaving tonight. Not very often I can tell you that. All right, so we need 1/8 of a cup. I got my 1/4 cup measurement here, so we're gonna use just under half, or just over half, maybe. Because we just want to thin this out. All right, so in goes milk of your choice. You could use silk, you could use coconut milk, you could use almond milk, you could use oat milk, you could use whatever you have on hand and whatever you use, okay? That's, again, what I love about our Epicure products. They conform to what you have in the kitchen. Doesn't have to be exactly what's on the recipe. Let's turn our chicken. Oh, our asparagus looks yummy, and I think it's probably done, but we're gonna turn our chicken anyway. 5 more minutes for that. All right, so this is blended well. We're gonna get out our mini petites and we're gonna toss it in there. Here's my mini petites. All right, so we're we're just going to fill the wells of our mini petites. And I think these will be awesome in the summer as a refreshing treat. They would be great after a workout. If you're coming home, you want something that just is going to give you a little bit of extra protein. They're great in the morning as a treat. They're great for hot flashes. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. They're great for just about anything. So, and a quarter of the recipe is going to just about fill this mini petites. So, I think I got 1 square left here, 1.5 squares left here. But it's thick. Again, if you're looking for that added sweetness, you could add chocolate chips, you could add score pieces, you could add the mini eggs, most definitely. That would definitely give you the kick there. But again, this looks and smells delicious, guys. I think it's going to be good with the salted caramel. I don't think I'm going to miss the extra sweetness with the chocolate. All right, so that made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 bites. So we're just going to pop that into the freezer, and tomorrow when I come on live, we'll unveil them from the freezer. So we have our green beans coming out of the microwave. Again, a reminder, when you're opening any of our silicone out of the microwave, always open it away from you, unless you want a steam facial. There's our green beans. They're beautifully done out of the microwave. We're gonna pop open our, if I can get it open, there we go. And we're just gonna shake on our cheesy fries, and you can use as little as you want or as much as you want. Toss the lid back on those for a minute and let them steam and let that dissolve, and then serve them up for dinner. So that's our cheesy fries done. And in about 2 minutes, we are going to plate up our chicken and our asparagus. Hopefully my asparagus is not burnt. We shall see. All right, so in goes my perfect petites. I'm going to stick those into the freezer. So that's just our protein powder with Greek yogurt and a little bit of milk. We're going to toss those into the freezer. Let them freeze up, probably overnight. And yes, Carol, they fit in the freezer. Because Carol knows what my freezer usually looks like. Let's grab a plate. This air fryer is going to go off. Chicken is going to come out. All right. So the countdown. There we go. All right, let's grab our air fryer black basket out. Ooh. Looks delicious. Smells divine. I want to grab my thermometer, which I know where it is now. Want to check that chicken just to make sure it is cooked. Don't want to eat raw chicken. We're looking for 160, 150, 160, and we're sitting at 175. So our chicken is cooked. All right, so let's grab our tongs, because I know I put them somewhere. So our asparagus is well done. Looks amazing. It's soft, it's cooked, it smells and looks incredible. So we're gonna throw that on the plate. And then of course we're gonna shake onto it some of our cheesy fries, because this stuff goes on everything. Let me tell you, popcorn, vegetables, cauliflower, roasted broccoli. It goes as a topper on your mac and cheese. The possibilities with this cheesy fries are endless. And no, yes, I'm already on my second jar. I will disclose that. All right, here is our banh mi chicken. Oop. Not a good idea, Kim. Okay, here's our banh mi chicken. And no, I'm not going to eat that whole chicken breast tonight. And we have our green beans with our cheesy fries on them as well. Dinner is served. So we are at, what are we at, guys? 21 minutes, and I have dinner on the table. So raw to ready, 21 minutes. You cannot beat that. That is a healthy, delicious meal. Asparagus, green beans, banh mi chicken. You can't beat it. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you got something out of this. Come back tomorrow. We are going to unveil our protein bites, our frozen protein treats, and we will make something with our new ingredients tomorrow night, or with our new spices tomorrow night. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye for now.